Trump News. Donald Trump's trial begins with a crisis, according to a former advisor. On May 3, 2024, in New York City, former President Donald Trump and his attorneys addressed the press pool outside the Manhattan criminal courtroom during Trump's trial for allegedly concealing hush money payments. On Friday, a former Trump advisor testified about the crisis that rocked the president's 2016 campaign following the release of a video in which he boasted about grabbing women. Among the first to testify in the historic criminal trial of former Trump associate Hope Hicks was the allegation that Trump falsified company records to conceal hush money payments to a porn star in an effort to evade yet another controversy that had surfaced prior to the 2016 election. According to Hicks, she was a little surprised by the now infamous Access Hollywood tape in which Trump boasts about grabbing women's genitalia. "We were all in agreement that the tape was harmful. This was a crisis," she continued. The prosecution has subpoenaed Hicks to testify, claiming that sexual encounter claims made by adult film star Stormy Daniels, who is married to Trump, led to the panic that resulted from the tape in an attempt by the Trump campaign to silence Daniels. New York is hosting the trial of the Trump campaign, accusing him of paying Stormy Daniels $130,000 days before the 2016 election, which she claims he reimbursed his then-lawyer, Michael Cohen. The trial and its revelations have captivated the political and legal elite as Trump aims to unseat President Joe Biden in November elections. Hicks began to testify visibly anxious, and she eventually broke down in tears during cross-examination by Trump's frequently aggressive lawyer Emil Bove, causing the judge to grant a recess. The alleged hush money payments to Daniels occurred during Hicks' pivotal role in Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. Hicks testified before the court that she had reported to Trump while he was campaigning and that Trump had been very involved. After working for Trump's daughter Ivanka's apparel company, Hicks, then 26 years old, joined his improbable campaign in 2015, where she quickly rose to the position of trusted lieutenant. He eventually severed ties with the ex-model when her criticisms of his behavior during the January 6, 2021, storm of the U.S. Capitol by Trump supporters seeking to overturn his election loss surfaced. Nevertheless, she supposedly maintains amicable contacts with the Trump clan. Hicks further informed the jury on Friday about Trump's reaction to a Wall Street Journal article that hinted at an affair with Karen McDougal, a former Playboy model, whom he reportedly bribed, a situation similar to the one involving Daniels. He was worried about his wife's reaction. Hicks said Melania. During a brief pause in the proceedings, Trump refused to address reporters' inquiries regarding Hicks. In an effort to ensure the safety of the trial's participants, prosecutors have now asked Judge Juan Merchan to punish Trump for his repeated breaches of the gag order. On Friday, Merchan heard arguments from both sides after threatening Trump with jail time on Tuesday for further violations of the gag order. In an unusual move, the judge began the day's hearing by confronting Trump, who had asserted that the gag order would prevent him from openly testifying. Merchan highlighted that Trump had an absolute right to testify in court, and that the gag only applies to extrajudicial utterances, outside of court. Trump responded, "Thank you." Merchan has already penalized Trump $9,000 for violations of his gag order thus far. In addition to the New York case, Trump has been indicted in Washington and Georgia on allegations of plotting to change the outcome of the 2020 election. He also faces accusations in Florida of allegedly mishandling secret materials after leaving the White House.